I was in Everglade City, Florida. And this was the car that I was going to steal. I'm Lex Rogers, Special Agent, Florida Sheriff's Bureau. The Bureau offers technical assistance to all law enforcement agencies and provides expert crime investigators on the request of any sheriff in the state. My assignment? Go to Everglade City and get arrested. The car had been returned to its owner, a retired deputy sheriff. He had been let in on the operation. I was booked under the name of Matt Benson. Even the guards didn't know my real identity. And then I was brought to the sheriff's office for the routine interrogation.
Lex, do you know Joe Allison, State Beverage Department?
Hi, Joe. When did you get here?
Yesterday.
Sit down.
Well, so you have a lead on Abe Brown.
Think it's a good one, too.
Is this the break?
Could be. Every time we've moved in on him, we've missed him.
We could get him this time. Sam Keeley is right here in this jail.
Sam Keeley?
Yeah. He worked with Abe Rand in Georgia. When Rand disappeared after those two revenue agents were killed in that swamp, Keeley evaporated, too.
Oh, so you're holding Keeley on suspicion of murder.
Right.
Can you put me in with him?
Well, that's all set. And Allison is here to help you in any way he can.
Yeah, you better watch me, Joe. I may not be able to call my shots.
I'll be ready.
Now, after Keeley is my buddy, how do I break out of here? You got a pretty secure set of pills.
Lex, the cell doors open and close from a central control panel. If you slip a piece of metal between the door and its frame, it won't lock.
Well, if the door doesn't lock, the lever on the control panel won't fly up. Won't the jailer suspect something's wrong, come running down?
I'll take care of the jailer and the guard. My car will be parked outside with the key in the ignition.
Good. That gets me out. And Keeley leads me to Rand.
Right. And the wholesale grocery company is cooperating with us. Here's the key to their warehouse. I'll give it to a deputy after you break out. He'll wait for you at the warehouse.
The manufacture and sale of illegal whiskey is one of the most persistent and troublesome law enforcement problems in the state of Florida. The loss in taxes to the state and federal governments runs into millions of dollars annually. In Abe Rand, we were dealing with a shrewd and dangerous man, suspected of murder. Every move we would make had been planned in great detail. And then I was introduced to Sam Keeley.
Hey, what you in for?
I got caught. I ran out of gas.
My name's Keeley. Sam Keeley.
So what's that supposed to mean?
You're real friendly, ain't you?
I ain't gonna be here long enough to make friends.
You ain't gonna bust out of this one, mister. This is one of the toughest jails in the South. This place is swarming with guards. There's a jailer on duty all the time. Anybody can bust out of here. I'd be long gone.
Don't you ever shut up.
Why, you got an idea? Look, I gotta get out of here. You got any ideas? I want to hear them.
You got a cigarette lighter?
No.
You got a can of tobacco or a spoon or some kind of metal?
They don't allow nothing made of metal in cells.
Where do they feed you?
That big cell down there?
Well, don't they give you a fork or a spoon to eat with?
What's your idea?
I'm going to start some action. Next time they feed us, you get us a spoon.
Not me, buddy. I ain't gonna be no sucker.
All right, forget it.
What do you want the spoon for?
I said forget it, and I mean it. If you open
All right,
your
I'll
mouth...
get the spoon. What then?
You just get us a spoon. I'll take care of the rest. The whole bench?
Open one. Take him to his cell. And him. All right, Keeley, you too. Jailer, close 1, 2, and 3. Jailer, open 3. Benson, let's get one thing straight. You're going to give yourself a hard time if you start any trouble here. I won't stand for fighting among the prisoners. Is that clear?
Sir?
Jailer, close 3. I want to see it in my office. I want to see it now.
You coming with me?
I'm with you, boy.
They went north on 29. Give them a little more time. We don't want to follow too closely.
Come on.
We're off to a good start. Now let's get the other units rolling. When we get back, get that uniform off and over to the warehouse.
Yes, sir.
101 to Everglades.
Hey, wait, Sam.
That's Zeke Kane's place. He's a Froger. Does pretty good selling frogs' legs. Come on.
No, wait a minute, Sam.
What's up, Matt?
Here's where I leave you.
Why?
I've always operated alone, Sam. I like it better that way.
You don't know the Glades, Matt. You said so yourself. If you don't get lost, you'll run into the law.
No, I'll be all right. You go ahead.
You need some clothes and some food and a place to hide out and a chance to make some good money. No, don't shake your head, Matt. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be out of jail. You saved my life, boy. That's just the same that makes us kinfolk. Now, come on, I just ain't gonna let you go.
You're friends. You think it'll be all right?
It'll be fine. Now, come on.
Okay.
Attaboy.
Didn't figure on seeing you for a while, Sam.
You wouldn't if it wasn't for my friend Matt Benson here. Matt helped me break out of jail. It's all right. I'm taking him back to meet Rand.
Well, I guess you know what you're doing.
Law been around, Zeke?
Now and then, I just pass the word on down the line.
Let's get going, Zeke.
Suits me. I'll take you there in Hopkins, the next station.
Your swamp buggy, Zeke?
Put her together myself.
I began to see why we had trouble getting Rand before this. Zeke Kane was only the first outpost in an elaborate security system. Zeke's swamp buggy, with its oversized airplane tires and four-wheel drive, was designed for getting over the roughest roads and backward lanes of the Everglades.
Hey, Aaron.
Hey, Sam. Sam Keeley. Well, who's he?
Say hello to Matt Benson. Taking him in to meet Rand. This here's Aaron Hawkins.
Howdy, Matt.
Glad to see you, Aaron.
Anybody around?
Some sheriff's men beating the palmettos around Sand Hammock. Looking for you two, I expect, but they're miles off.
You ready, Aaron?
All gassed up and ready to go.
Aaron Hawkins would take us the rest of the way to Pig Island in his airboat. Designed to navigate the shallowest waters of the Everglades, it could actually travel over wet grass and at speeds up to 80 miles an hour.
Sam, how are you? They couldn't hold on to you, could they?
No, sir. This here's Abe Rand. Abe, say hello to Matt Benson.
Hi.
We broke out together. Figured maybe you could use him.
Benson, your real name?
Good enough.
Where you from, Benson?
Here and there.
This boy just hates to answer a feller's questions, don't you, Matt?
You want to work?
I might.
Ever work a whiskey rig?
No.
Hey, Joby! Joby, get these boys some clothes. Where'd you pick him up?
Broke out of jail with me, Joby.
Abe, I know this man. I seen him before. Somewhere.
Sure he knew me. I had helped to arrest him in Gainesville 10 years ago. And if he remembered...
You say your name is Benson?
That's right.
Benson. I don't remember the name, but I seen you before.
Could be.
You ever been to Ocala?
Yeah, I've been to Ocala.
All right. Maybe Okeechobee or Everglade.
Jacksonville, Pensacola, I've been there too.
All right, Joby, forget it.
Well, I'm trying to tell you that.
That's enough. Maybe you know him, maybe you don't. What difference does it make? All right, Sam. Go get some clothes.
Rand had 22 men building the still, and it was a big one, with a capacity of 50 gallons an hour. It wasn't the work that had me sweating, it was Joby. His eyes followed every move I made, boring into me, trying to remember who I was. I was tired, but I couldn't sleep. Joby's eyes were still boring holes into my back, trying to place me. Now that I found Rand, I had to get back to the sheriff. That might be difficult. But coming back with the sheriff and his deputies, getting past these guards to arrest Rand, that would really be tough.
What's the matter? Can't you sleep?
That ground's pretty hard.
Well, you won't have to sleep on it much longer. As soon as we get the still fixed, we'll load her with macon. While she's fermenting, we'll take off. Have us some real doings. It'll take 4 days before we have to fire the pot.
Sounds good.
This Everglades ain't like Georgia.
That where you from?
Yeah, just a cracker boy from Georgia.
Things must have been pretty bad up there.
No, they were good. I'd say too good.
Well, how come you left?
Well, Matt, you run a small operation, you run it. You let it get too big, it runs you.
You have the same kind of operation up in Georgia?
Yeah, but big. I had rigs all over the state. And the money was pouring in. Oh, I mean, just pouring in.
And the law moved in. Yeah. I was going real good, too, until they got me. That foreman hadn't gotten the willies, I'd still be doing good.
You know, if you wasn't a fellow who hates questions, I'd ask, what foreman?
He was working on that big construction job up in Punta Gorda. We had a deal for the paint. Sure, it was hot, but I was taking all the chances.
They got scared, huh?
Thought they were onto him, so he turned me in.
You ever operate out of Everglade City?
Men's clothes in Miami, cigars in Tampa, frozen fruit in Lakeland. I have contacts in warehouses all over the state. I was in Everglade City working on a deal for sugar.
Sugar? One of the big headaches in an operation like this, getting the sugar.
I was supposed to pick it up at the warehouse, 6 o'clock this morning.
100-pound bag? How many?
200.
How much a bag?
$1.50.
Who's your contact in that warehouse?
I'm the boy who hates to answer questions, remember? E. Brand went for my story about the sugar. But he sent Joby and Sam with me for insurance. Deputy Brad Dealey met us at the warehouse as planned. I could almost see the wheels going round in Joby's brain, still trying to remember where he had seen me.
Rogers. Rogers.
What are you talking about?
Rogers. Lex Rogers.
What?
Your buddy. He arrested me in Gainesville 8 years ago. He's a cop.
Sam was in custody, but Joby was at large. We had to beat him back to Pig Island before he could alert Rand. Any show of force in numbers would alert Rand, and he'd be gone long before we got to Pig Island. We had to take the outposts one at a time, using surprise as our chief weapon. We took Zeke Kane into custody and drove to the next station in his swamp buggy. We were within 25 yards of Abe Rand now. If we could take him by surprise, we knew the fight would go out of his men, even though they outnumbered us. I had left here with Joby and Sam. I had come back with the sheriff and a deputy, but the lookout saw through the disguise and spotted them.
Get out of that airboat and get. You draw their fire. When you hear that motor start up, come a running. And kill the other fellow. Come on.
We got them all. From Abe Rand on down. We could breathe easier now. Another assignment had been completed. Another case closed.
Hey, Ray, I've never driven one of these things. How about let me drive it?